Donald Trump, the President of the United States, is famously active on Twitter. But in recent weeks, Twitter has placed warnings on some of Trump's tweets, such as about the coronavirus and voting by mail. At Team Trump, the Trump campaign's Twitter account also was temporarily blocked from tweeting an article about the son of his Democratic opponent, Joe Biden. Some welcomed Twitter's actions for reducing the spread of misinformation. Others have criticized the decisions as biased, curtailing conservative speech in a way that could affect the outcome of the U.S. election. It's not just Twitter. Facebook has also limited the ability of Trump to share the story about Biden's son. Other sites have taken similar strong action. YouTube, owned by Google, said it was banning content associated with QAnon, which the company calls conspiracy theory content used to justify real-world violence. Why are the companies acting now?
The thing about the upcoming election, as a colleague put it, it's kind of like the disinformation Super Bowl. It's all eyes are on. We're looking for it to happen. We're anticipating that it's going to happen, and it's this big event.
Not too long ago, the internet companies let their users do the talking without much interference. After the 2016 U.S. election, they were criticized for not doing enough to stop misinformation on their services, including letting foreign-sponsored networks run online influence campaigns. Over the past year, and increasingly in recent weeks, Twitter, Facebook, Google, and others have tightened rules and enforced their policies.
I think that they need to accept that they have to be the ones to deal with these issues and not be able to be the enablers as they were previously.
Some Republicans say that the new rules are unfairly enforced, squelching conservative voices. Republican senators have called for the CEOs of Twitter and Facebook to testify about their policies. Lawmakers from both parties are considering changing the laws that currently say that companies are not responsible for the speech other people publish on their sites. Take that protection away, and the companies will be destroyed, said Ken Paulson, director of the Free Speech Center at Middle Tennessee University.
Unless you really want to kill Facebook and Twitter, there's no middle ground here. You either have a very small service, or you're going to have to run the risk of having content that is disturbing, confusing, and that misinforms people. There's really just two choices, and Congress can't do much about it except try to destroy Twitter and Facebook.
As Election Day approaches, the stakes are high for the internet firms and for the U.S. public. Michelle Quinn, VOA News.